In the dark corners of the virtual gaming world, where the lines between reality and fantasy blurred, there existed a legend that sent shivers down the spines of gamers, a legend known as Nightshade. Whispers of his existence spread like wildfire through gaming forums and chat rooms, but many dismissed him as a mere myth, a figment of overactive imaginations. But as the legend grew, so did the power of Nightshade. Within the shadowy realms of the internet, he stumbled upon a dark secret that would change his fate, for the ability to assimilate the essence of those he consumed. The blood of his victims granted him not only their abilities and skills, but also their appearances, allowing him to blend seamlessly into their lives. Nightshade's obsession with power and fame led him to set his sights on the gaming world's brightest star, a young YouTuber named Max ShadowStreak Anderson. Max was a charismatic prodigy with unparalleled gaming skills, and his videos garnered millions of views from fans who admired his talent and infectious personality. Driven by envy and thirst for domination, Nightshade plotted his deadly move. He hunted Max relentlessly, studying every aspect of his life, waiting for the perfect opportunity to strike. Finally, on a moonless night, when the world slept peacefully, Nightshade made his move. In a hauntingly graceful dance of darkness, Nightshade infiltrated Max's fortress-like mansion. His vampire instincts allowed him to move undetected, his predatory senses guiding him to his prey. Max, unaware of the malevolent presence in his midst, was deep in a live stream, entertaining thousands of fans with his mesmerizing gameplay. As Max's laughter echoed through the room, Nightshade struck with uncanny precision. His razor-sharp fangs sank into Max's neck, and the life force began to drain from the young gamer. The transformation was a sight to behold, the radiant life force of Max slowly seeping into Nightshade, causing his once pallid skin to glow with vitality, and his dull eyes ignited with a fiery brilliance. The process was agonizingly slow, allowing Nightshade to savor the taste of power and talent that now coursed through his veins. He felt the surge of Max's emotions, the euphoria of gaming triumphs, and the adoration of millions of fans. Nightshade was now both himself and Max, merged into one complex entity. When the last drop of Max's lifeblood fell, Nightshade stood over the lifeless body of his prey, now possessing the very essence of the renowned YouTuber Max's appearance, skills, and charisma. He had become the living embodiment of ShadowStreak. Embracing his new identity, Nightshade delved into the life he had stolen. He continued streaming as ShadowStreak, enthralling fans with exceptional gameplay and witty commentary. He relished the fame and admiration, basking in the glory of being the world's most celebrated gamer. But beneath the facade, the darkness in his heart continued to grow. Nightshade devised a wicked game of his own, luring formidable gamers into one-on-one duels. He taunted them, boasting of his invincibility, and challenged them to prove their worth against the legendary ShadowStreak. Little did they know that the price of defeat was death, consumed by the very entity they sought to surpass. As Nightshade's list of victims grew, so did the suspicion surrounding Max's sudden change in behavior. His close friends and family couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss, that the Max they knew had been replaced by an imposter. Desperate for answers, Max's best friend, Lily, launched an investigation to unravel the truth. Lily dug deep into Max's digital footprint, uncovering peculiar patterns and eerie connections that led her closer to the heart of the mystery. As she ventured further down the rabbit hole, she discovered legends of a vampire capable of absorbing his victims' identities, a vampire called Nightshade. In her quest for truth, Lily encountered a secretive group of vampire hunters with a storied history of combating creatures of the night. Armed with ancient knowledge and powerful artifacts, they were determined to end Nightshade's reign of terror once and for all. With her newfound allies, Lily prepared for the ultimate confrontation. Nightshade, as ShadowStreak, announced a grand gaming tournament, a spectacle that attracted gamers from across the globe, all eager to challenge the legendary champion. Unbeknownst to them, this tournament was to become the battleground between light and darkness, good and evil. The night of the tournament arrived, and the digital arena buzzed with excitement. Lily and the vampire hunters stealthily entered the virtual world, ready to face the malevolent Nightshade. Armed with artifacts imbued with holy energy, they stood prepared for the fierce battle that awaited them. As Nightshade, now in the form of ShadowStreak, faced his opponents in the virtual duels, the hunters' confrontation drew nearer. Each gamer he defeated only fueled his power, making him more formidable than ever. But Lily was undeterred. Driven by the memory of her friend Max and the atrocities committed by Nightshade, she refused to back down. The hunters' knowledge of Nightshade's tactics allowed them to plunge strategically, exploiting weaknesses in his hybrid form. As the final match commenced, the virtual world trembled with the intensity of the showdown. Nightshade, sensing the hunters' presence, fought with unrivaled ferocity, attempting to break their ranks and shatter their resolve. In a thrilling climax, Lily faced Nightshade head-on. She wielded an ancient relic, a blade infused with pure light, and channeled her grief and fury into every strike. The battle waged on, and for every blow Nightshade landed, Lily responded with unwavering determination. In a decisive moment of unity, the vampire hunters channeled their combined power, creating a barrier of pure light around Nightshade. Trapped and weakened, Nightshade's strength began to wane. As Lily delivered the final blow, plunging the radiant blade deep into Nightshade's heart, a cacophony of emotions flooded through him. Remnants of his past life as a human resurfaced, memories of his own name, of who he once was, of the horrors he had committed. With a final gasp, Nightshade crumbled to the virtual ground, his monstrous form dissolving into a cloud of ash. The hunter's victory was hard-won, but the cost was immeasurable. Lily, exhausted and heartbroken, stood amidst the remains of the fallen Nightshade. The virtual world slowly returned to its peaceful state, as if the chaos of the battle had never occurred. Max's essence was finally freed from the malevolent grasp of Nightshade, leaving behind a legacy of bravery and resilience. As the virtual gaming world mourned the loss of ShadowStreak, a memorial was held in Max's honor, celebrating the cherished memories he had left behind. Lily, along with the vampire hunters, established a foundation dedicated to protecting gamers from digital predators, ensuring that Nightshade's legacy would never be forgotten. But even in triumph, a lingering question remained: was Nightshade truly vanquished, or did a fragment of his darkness still linger, waiting for a chance to rise again? The digital realm remained an enigma, and only time would reveal if the legend of Nightshade would fade away or return with a vengeance. The tale of the vampire who stole the life of a beloved YouTuber had left an indelible mark, reminding the gaming community that even in the realm of fantasy, darkness could manifest and threaten the very fabric of reality.